Hello guys, and this video is yet another video tutorial on how to dual boot Linux with Windows. Now we're looking at Fedora. Now after you have booted up Fedora on a live CD, you can click on the desktop, install to hard drive, and an installer will launch. After installer has launched, let's begin. First thing you need to do is select your keyboard layout for your operating system. The default is of course English US. It is much more recommended to select US English instead of US International, even though it is even though this might not be international. It's still the same. After that, click next to get to the next step. Alright, now you need to assign your computer with a host name that for the computer network. Well, if you're an average user and you don't really care what about your computer network and anything, just leave it as it is, which normal people would go with. So don't worry about this. If you want to learn more, just type hostname or just type something about this. Scrap keyword, search it through Google or YouTube. Then you'll find information on this, but I won't go into that. Just leave it as it is for now. And of course, just click next. After that, it's the fun part. No, it isn't. Right here, you need to select where you live, and those yellow dots are the available region you can choose. So if you live somewhere in the North Pole or Greenland, you might have trouble. So what you can do is zoom in on the map to make those yellow bits bigger and your region clearer. After that, click on the yellow dot clearest to you, even though it might be on some of the islands in the ocean. So just click that. And then click next. Now, it's the important part. You need to select a password for your root account. Now, beginners might not know what root accounts are. Root accounts are basically an account which manages your system, where administrators use the password for installing new software and doing some configuration on the system, changing system files and all that. You require a root password if you do not use Ubuntu. In Ubuntu, of course, you use the sudo command. On other operating systems such as Fedora, to execute a root command under a root account, go to terminal and instead of typing sudo the command, type su, and then it will prompt you to input the root password. And after that, what you need to do is click next. After this is the important part. You need to tell the installer what you want to do with your hard drive, where you want to install Fedora on. And in this case, we want to dual boot Fedora with Windows. it says right here, remove Linux partitions. That's because I don't have Windows XP on my virtual machine, and I only have Linux, but that doesn't make a difference. So you click on this, and you get a whole bunch of instructions on what you want to do. And here, alright, remove all partitions and create default layout. That means remove your current operating system and then install Fedora on this one. If you have Linux, if you have already got Linux, then you remove your existing Linux, install Fedora. This one will create a free space for the Fedora install. Yeah. This, if you already got a free space, then you can just let Fedora installer find the free space for you, and then it will install. In this case, select resize existing partition to create a free space. And then right here, if you have more than one hard drives, you can select which hard drives you want to resize or you want to install Fedora on. After that, just click at the bottom, next. This is a hard drive you selected, and you can select other drives too. And the resize target is how much space you want your Fedora to have. How much space you want to resize. It is recommended to have 10 gigabytes or more, which is 100 megabytes. This is in megabytes. So after you've done everything, click resize, and then it will ask you to confirm what you're doing, that this process, it's not undoable. And you need to install a bootloader to boot so that your Fedora will be able to boot up. So select your device you want to install the bootloader on, then click next. That's pretty much it, really. Your Fedora will be installed, and after that you'll be asked easy questions such as creating a user, and then sorry about that, creating a user, then selecting your time zone, something like that. For now, thank you.